I don't know when music died, but it was sick for a long time. Music used to really slap.
I want to go back.
Music was better. Was better. Was better. Was better. Music was better.
The podcast!
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Music Was Better, the podcast where we talk about your favorite songs and the people who like them even more. If this is your first time listening, the way it works is we talk about the songs, and then we read YouTube comments from some very enthusiastic fans of the songs. That's just about it. My name is Vince, a.k.a. Mick Jagger.
How am I supposed to follow that? My name is Sammerz, a.k.a. Take Off Your Pants and Jacket.
Oh, that's good. Wait a minute.
What?
That has like a double meaning.
No, it doesn't really.
Oh, okay.
It's like taking off, a plane takeoff, and then just talking about your pants and the jacket.
I would never wear a jacket on a plane, so that makes sense.
Well, it's not even about being on the plane. It's just about a plane in general taking off.
Oh, well, you learn something every day here on the podcast.
Yeah.
Today we're gonna play a new segment, a new game, a new theme.
Yeah.
It's two songs with like almost the same title,
but very different songs.
Yes. Same.
What are those called? Synonyms?
Homonyms? Songs. Homonym. I don't think that works. How about this? Whose song is it anyway?
Oh. I'm Drew Carey. The points don't matter. No, I'm Ryan Stiles.
I heard why they say that.
Because the points don't matter?
Yeah, it's because when you go to a live performance or a TV taping, they just shoot like 8 hours up. They just keep doing skits, and then they just go with the funniest ones.
Oh.
So that would be like the worst live show to ever go to.
Yeah.
They just like keep trying things and nothing's funny, and they're like, okay, this thing is kind of funny, so I guess we'll use it.
Yeah.
And it's the funniest bit in the history of the show.
Live improv, yeah, I guess.
So, so today we're doing a little showdown between two songs. The first, Rolling Stones.
Miss You.
Miss You.
Classic.
Let's check it out.
Let's get into it. Miss You was released in May 1978 as the first single off of the Rolling Stones album, Some Girls. It peaked at number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100 and number 3 on the UK singles chart. And it would be the last of the band's 8 number 1 hits in America. Really?
That's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah.
They've been touring for another 60 years, but with no
number one
no more hits, no more number ones.
That's always wild to me when I look back at like classic rock bands or musicians, and they like hardly have any number ones.
Yeah, it's about longevity.
Yeah, I guess. The Some Girls album saw Mick Jagger take a lead role, as Keith Richards had been arrested for drug possession in Toronto the previous year, and it was unclear what his sentence would be. Facing a maximum of life in prison, Keith had other things to worry about besides making an album. After this album was released, the Canadian judge sentenced Richards to continue his addiction treatment and play a benefit concert for the blind.
I saw in the comments that apparently Keith made like friends with someone at the blind concert, a blind person.
Okay.
And would send him letters, write him letters for years. Do you think they got read?
Well, maybe out loud.
Wait a minute. Keith Richards can write in Braille?
So Keith Richards was like the front man originally?
I think he just had a bigger,
role?
creative role.
Oh, wow. So this song, Miss You, was written by Mick Jagger and Keith Richards, with lyrics seemingly inspired by Mick Jagger's deteriorating relationship with his wife, Bianca. Jagger has claimed otherwise, saying, "Miss You as an emotion. It's not really about a girl. To me, the feeling of longing is what the song is." The two divorced that same year.
Yeah, so maybe he's telling the truth, like, because he didn't miss her. He divorced her.
He's like, I was talking about my girlfriend.
Right. I miss you, meaning being single and sleeping with groupies. I miss that.
Yeah.
I miss that feeling. I want it back.
Please, Papa. The bass line, horns, and drums gave this a disco sound that alienated many of their fans, but also propelled it to the top of the charts.
See, that rules. Like, a part of, like, the whole, like, music was better idea is, like, that people would actually care about something like that.
Yeah.
Now it's like, whoa, did you see Harry Styles released a disco album? Harry Styles released a country album. Harry Styles released a punk album. And everyone's just like, I love it all, you know? But back then it was like, you motherfuckers.
Yeah, disco is, like, really... you don't go rock to disco, right? Like you're just doing that for the sales,
which, like, all music,
capitalism, baby.
A band with 8 number 1 hits probably is doing it for the sales. It's part of it at that point.
Part of it. Richard said of the song, it was, Mick's been to the disco and has come out humming some other song. It's a result of all the nights Mick spent at Studio 54.
Hell yeah. That's a wild place.
Yeah.
I heard some stories about Studio 54. I don't think that would fly today.
Oh, no. There was, like, drugs.
They would have sex in the bar.
Really?
Yes. They have sex in lots of bars.
What? I'm never going to a bar ever again.
They did drugs.
Not drugs.
In, like, men dressed as women clothes.
Well, that's dope.
Yeah, so Studio 54 actually woke. Check out my new column on Medium.
In this essay, I will. Drummer Charlie Watts, R.I.P., right?
Yep. Yeah, sad.
Has said that him and Mick were going to a lot of discos at the time, saying, "It was a great period. I remember being in Munich and coming back from a club with Mick singing one of the Village People songs. YMCA. I think it was. And Keith went mad, but it sounded great on the dance floor."
Mick, what the fuck you think you're doing?
I wanted to be the policeman.
You ain't no blight Indian.
I wanted to be the construction worker.
Didn't we all?
The song paved the way for other rockers to go disco, including Rod Stewart, who went disco with "Do Ya Think I'm Sexy?" after hearing this song and seeing that the Stones were getting away with it. Stewart's song was a huge hit, but he faced more of a backlash from rock fans as he seemed to embrace the genre.
So, like, here's what I'm taking from all this. Rock fans are like Marvel comics nerds of the 70s.
Yeah.
They're like, no, you can't do a deal with Superman. You can't do a deal with, disco is Superman.
Yeah.
And
rock is Marvel.
Yeah, like it doesn't seem to matter.
Yeah.
That these people were mad because they had huge hits.
And Keith Richards is Ant-Man.
Not the best analogy here on the show today. But Rod Stewart, do you think I'm sexy? Rod? Mm-hmm. I gotta say no.
Maybe back then.
I'm saying no, Rod. You're old.
Anyone old is point blank period not sexy. Preach. John Lennon said that he thought the song was based on a song he wrote about Yoko Ono called Bless You. But turns out she had just sneezed. Lennon said, I think Mick Jagger took Bless You and turned it into Miss You. The engineer kept wanting me to speed that up, he said. This is a hit song if you just do it fast. He was right. Because as Miss You, it turned into a hit. I like Mick's record better. I have no ill feelings about it. I think it's a great Stones track. And I really do love it. But I do hear that lick in it. I totally cannot think of what John Lennon sounds like. So, bad impression.
Luckily, he's dead, so he can't complain. He can't complain about your impression. Here's the thing. I listened to, 5 seconds of Bless You, and I turned it off because it sucked.
Yeah.
But Did you
speed it up?
Here's my verdict. The drugs were fucking awesome in the 70s, because that song sounds absolutely nothing like Miss You. It sounds nothing like it.
So he just heard this, verb you,
yeah,
or, blank you, and
word with 2 S's followed by the word you.
That's my song.
Let me get the lawyers on the phone.
Paul, you wouldn't believe it. Miss You, not Bless You, Miss You plays in the first scene of the first episode of Miami Vice.
I did not know that, even though I know that Phil Collins in the Air Tonight plays on that episode, and that scene fucking rules.
Oh.
But yeah.
Legends. Legends never die. In 2002, Dr. Dre remixed Miss You for the Austin Powers in Goldmember soundtrack.
I did not listen to that, and I have no plans
how do you
to.
think it goes? I can't, never mind. I don't want to know.
I miss you, bitch.
I ain't never gonna stop loving you, bitch. That Vine.
Yeah. Maybe we should remix it. I think
we
have a good take on it.
Yeah. I'll be Keith Richards.
I'll be Mick. You got any Stones thoughts for me?
Not really. I'm not as big into the Stones lore. I don't know a whole lot about them.
Rolling Stones, one of my first concerts. Not my first.
Not your first.
But one of them.
Yeah.
My parents took me there. Actually, I believe the Rolling Stones were going to be my first concert, or maybe my second. The Steelers Wheels tour. I think that was 86 or 88.
Okay.
And then I called a fake 911 call and got in trouble.
Wait, okay, so your first concert was Madonna when you were 5.
Yeah.
And you called fake 911 before that?
Okay, maybe it must have been after then.
Yeah.
But yeah, I called a fake 911 call. And then they called back and they said, hey, he shouldn't have done that.
And then your parents were like, this is the line.
They're like, that's it. You can't come and see us get hammered at this Rolling Stone concert. Oh, so sad. Sorry, Dad.
Dad, I'll miss you.
Dad, miss me with that grounding shit.
And your dad was like, miss me? Is that your teacher? Miss me? Mrs. Me?
Oh, yeah.
Miss.
That's so good.
No, it wasn't.
So good.
No, it wasn't.
Well, speaking of so good, this song's so good. And a lot of people think this song is so good, and we're going to find out.
The YTC?
In the YouTube comments.
All right, let's go.
Okay, I just want to say before we get into these comments, I've never seen so many I'm blank years old and I still love the Stones comments in my life. It was insane.
Yeah.
I had to scroll through so many just to
What do you think the median age was?
It was you'd be surprised.
Yeah, and I guess it would differ a lot based on
because there was a lot of
when it was posted,
right?
But
there was a lot of the kid who's like, I'm 13 and I like this. I'm cool, right? Boomers,
milk.
Right? And then there's a lot of I'm 70. I just got this iPad for Christmas from my grandson, and he said, check out this site called YouTube. It's like a It's like a record machine or something. It's like a jukebox, but it doesn't even cost no nickel.
And has moving pictures.
So yeah, it was quite the dig, but I found a lot of really good, really interesting comments. So I'd like to read some to you. That's okay?
Love the disclaimer, yeah.
Okay, let's start things off with Nicholas P., who wrote just a few months ago here. The love of my life had this as a ringtone when we were together. I listen to it once a day. It's the closest I have as a feeling. I died the day I left her. I'm dying every day slowly. I'm bursting into tears every time I listen to it. True love is not easy to handle. Watermelon emoji.
I was kind of shocked when he said they left their partner, because this comment reads like they got dumped. I died the day I left her.
Yeah, who?
But also,
I don't even know.
Psychopath, question mark? Because this song is the closest they have as a feeling.
Psychopath, question mark? Yes, exclamation point.
That's why they put watermelon emoji at the end of this comment.
Yeah, what? I'm not sure what that means. And I'm not sure I want to find out. So let's just move on to another comment from Michaela White. Wearing my Stones tongue ring right now. Tongue out winking emoji. Rocking fingers emoji. Been listening to the Stones since I was little. And still get the same feeling as always when I listen to any of their songs.
Another person not specifying what that feeling is.
Yeah.
The same feeling as always.
I would like to know what feeling is.
Yeah. But look at my... What the hell do you think a Stone's tongue ring looks like?
Yeah, like that.
Is it the one with like the tongue out?
The tongue out on the tongue out?
On your tongue?
How would you even see that?
Too many tongues.
2 tongues?
No, I've heard it all.
I've heard of 2 ears, but 2 tongues?
You a snake or something?
What is this? One of those new Harry Potter movies? Hello, Dumbledore. I have 2 tongues.
2 tongues.
That's how you would talk with 2 tongues.
Yeah,
Maybe I should have read that comment like someone with 2 tongues. Like, where my Stones ring?
You sound like in Rat Race, the newer one, where the guy has a tongue piercing, but it's infected. Wearing my tongue ring right now.
Which is like probably canceled. I don't know.
Well, he wasn't doing it to make fun of someone who talks like that. Their joke was that his tongue was infected so much that it was swollen and he couldn't talk.
But it's also like, isn't it funny how people talk like that?
Yeah, I see your point, but I also
because it is. Oh my god, that's so crazy. Anyway, let's move on to Gillespie Aiden. Is it rock? Is it disco? Actually, it's genius. Ain't got no satisfaction with today's music.
Ooh, what fun.
Love the Rolling Stones, have since they came out. Never gets old. Thank you. I'm almost 70.
As if the random thank you didn't give that away, that they're older than 50.
I feel like this person was probably a rocker who was mad at the time.
Yeah.
But now they're like, I heard today's music, and it don't give me no satisfaction.
Yeah, you know, they were proud of that one. They, posted it on there.
They probably, sat there for, a half hour trying to think of more, start me up.
Yeah.
This music, starts me up, not like today's music, which don't give me no satisfaction.
I'm almost 70.
I'm almost 70, and I can't get no satisfaction. Oh, crap, I already used that one.
I'm almost 70, and I miss you, young me.
Wait, I just realized that if they're almost 70, they're probably, 69?
Nice!
They probably somehow knew, not to write that, because someone would comment nice. And
yeah,
then
so they definitely were a rocker when they were younger.
Yeah, so they knew.
They're like, I'm not getting pwned.
Here's a comment from a year ago from Jimmy Fresh Prince. I live in the U.S., but every time I hear this, I picture myself blasting this loud in the streets of London. if I ever get to England. If I ever get to go to England. Imagine you did that. Like, hey, mate, turn that fucking shit off.
Yeah.
We only listen to Crazy Frog over here.
Doing, doing. That'd be like a Brit coming to America and playing the Kid Rock Sweet Home Alabama song.
Oh, yeah, all summer long?
Yeah. Why we're trying different things. We was making funny things.
I'll be like, hey, shut that shit off. We only listen to Crazy Frog.
Doing, doing. The Crazy Frog version of the national anthem. Oh, love you, Jimmy Fresh Prince.
Here's a comment from Hanabi, or Hanabi. Your choice. I didn't know much about my father, but one day he sent me a Rolling Stones song and told me, this is the music that your father loved. Now you know something more about me. Dad, I was looking for a little, something else. A little something more.
Yeah.
Where are you from?
This is the music that your father loved.
Can I have some child support?
Now you know something more about me. It also doesn't detail how they felt about that.
Right.
They just leave their comments.
It's very
at that.
matter of fact. Yeah, matter of fact.
Hanabi.
Dads are so emotionally stunted.
Yeah.
They just send Rolling Stones song instead of talking about life.
Dads will literally send a Rolling Stones song instead of talking about life.
Wow. Dads, do better.
Yeah.
Do better, dads. This comment could be written by you, except it says Doobie Brothers.
Why did that take me so long to realize what you were saying?
You had to hide the heartbreak. That's
yeah. Yeah, I'm laughing. I'm laughing for real.
That's so funny. We have a celebrity in our mists. Here's a comment from John Wayne.
Oh.
Pilgrim.
I'll just get back home. No, I'm not going to do that. I just get back from home early and saw my parents vibe with this song in the living room. Probably didn't expect I came home so soon. I never seen them like this. But I have seen old pictures of them when they were young. And they told stories about how they met. And this song was playing at the bar where they was at. And then I see the playlist they about to play. And thank God I got adopted by them. Love you, Mark and Hill. Thanks for saving me.
Oh, wow.
Here's the thing. Mark and Hill are about to fuck.
Yeah. Like, that was very, specific language in the comment.
Yeah.
It was they gonna fuck.
They didn't expect to see me. I C-blocked Mark.
Now we know the story of how John Wayne's parents met. They heard this song at a bar.
Do you think
then they adopted John Wayne?
I got a business idea for us.
Yeah.
We'll sell adoption bumper stickers.
Mm-hmm.
And it'll say, he saved me. We adopted and he saved me.
Some people say that we saved our adopted child. Truth is, they saved us. And you just see the kid malnourished in the back seat.
Yeah, we could do that. We could get that on Kickstarter, I'm sure.
Yeah, let us know if you want a bumper sticker that says that. For money, you have to give us money.
Yeah.
To be clear.
A lot of it too.
Or a T-shirt that says, I adopted John Wayne.
Well, thanks for saving my life, Pilgrim.
I adopted John Wayne and all I got was this stupid T-shirt.
And cock-blocked by him.
A lot of men being cock-blocked by John Wayne, though. Ain't nothing wrong with that. The Duke.
All right.
Okay. Here's a comment from I Had 30. I'm 15-year-old, and this song made me think about the Vietnam War. This is my favorite song now. What?
Why would this song make you think of a war? It's about...
It's probably in a...
Mick Jagger missing Bianca
Platoon
Jagger.
or something. I don't know.
Splatoon?
Yes. Splatoon 3. Breaking news.
Vietnam. Splatoon 3. Naughty and Nam.
Okay, let's go to a comment here from Hayden Williams. Used to pop MDMA and come up with this playing in a university accommodation I stayed at during the first COVID outbreak.
Oh.
Fark. We got lit all lockdown. Just the best tunes from every era and every drug and compound we could get our greasy hands on. And just like that, we mentally and spiritually left the planet for 8 months. Laughing, crying emoji. Hang loose. 100.
Jeez, if it was during the first COVID outbreak, maybe don't admit that you had greasy hands.
Ooh.
That's literally the one thing or of a multitude of things you should have been doing, but wash them hands.
I feel like, does MDMA cure COVID?
Well, that and every compound you could get your hand on.
All right, well, I know what I'm doing tonight.
I wish I would know what the other best tunes from other eras were.
There's going to be a search right here on this podcast. Search for more MDMA
COVID tunes.
MDMA COVID bops, my new Spotify playlist.
By what was their name?
Hayden Williams.
Hayden Williams.
Here's a comment from Pamela Pickett. As Sam mentioned earlier, Charlie Watts, the drummer, recently passed away. There's a lot of comments memorializing him.
Okay.
I just picked this one, though, as the one I'm going with. From Pamela Pickett. My admiration to Charlie for putting up with all the ridiculous antics of the other Stones, putting up with a frontman that could hardly sing 5 notes, not necessarily in the right order, put up with a lead guitarist that should have died years ago. In my opinion, you're the greatest drummer that did not need to hit everything in sight to prove your talent. Thank you, Charlie. Well done. Okay.
What does that last part mean? Did not need to hit everything
I think
in
he's
sight?
like not like a speed drummer, maybe? Or based on the rest of the comment, like throwing shade at some other drummer who's a domestic abuser.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm like. See, domestic abuser?
It's like, your bandmates were losers and you weren't a domestic abuser. You're the best drummer ever.
I mean, that one bandmate, he should have died years ago. I wish. I'm Pamela Pickett.
I'm Pamela Pickett!
Well done!
Hey, Pamela. How about Pamela skip it?
Yeah.
Skip the comment next time.
Yeah. You can't say anything nice.
Yeah. Have you ever heard of the golden rule? Do it.
Yeah. Pamela.
Here's another comment from Mara Moore from 2 years ago. I remember the first time I heard this song in May 1978.
Wow.
When I was a 19-year-old virgin in a garage where my date, a 30-something handsome Greek architect I met in a class at Boston School of Ballet, was having his Jaguar maintained.
Huh?
She lost that V.
Yeah.
In a garage with a Jaguar. It's like a Mad Lib.
Yeah. And he's an architect. How did they meet in a class at Boston School of Ballet? Let me tell you something, Marimore. He was not a student.
The 70s were different.
He was a creeper.
Like, hot Greek architects just hang out. Like,
oh, yeah.
Wherever teenagers are. He's just like, you ever try souvlaki?
You ever tried tzatziki? You want some of mine?
Oh, hey.
I build the building.
It's squirting out of my euro.
That's greasy.
I gotta stop. Stop it. Somebody stop me.
Stop.
Okay, sorry.
My Pamela Pickett!
Just a couple comments here left. So we have Cysto Activatum.
You just have a spell for Harry Potter.
I'm 4 years old and I emphatically love this song.
Shut up! Fucking hate whoever wrote this. I wish Cysto Activatum was the murder spell so I could murder this commenter. Emphatically. Fuck off.
I don't even know what that means.
Yeah, I don't.
I definitely didn't know when I was 4.
Well, I'm a 4-year-old stupid loser who listens to Miss You by Rolling Stones.
Okay, finally we have our last comment from Jeremy Young. In heaven, every night about 11 p.m. This one is played on the jukebox, and you just nailed a shot side pocket on the 8 off the rail. A girl in a red dress smiles as you turn. The bartender raises a cold bud in the air and reaches it out to you. You have 3 cigarettes left and light one up. That day, the Broncos had just won their AFC divisional game against the Steelers. Heaven is great.
If I'm in heaven and all the bartender has is Budweiser, I'm not in heaven.
Serious?
Okay, Vince.
Yes.
I have a question.
Yes.
If you had a Rolling Stones cover band that also played Blink-182 songs, what would you name it?
Oh.
Ow?
So, I wish you would have warned me about this. How about I Miss You, the girl at the rock show? I don't know. I can't. You're really putting me on the spot.
Yeah,
Do you have an
sorry.
idea? Did you have an idea?
Also no, but maybe maybe what's my satisfaction again?
Oh. That's not bad. How about aliens are real?
Okay.
That's it.
How about nobody likes you when you're 83 and still on tour?
Oh, shit. That's good. We should have let off with that.
Yeah, but then we'd just be done right away because we got it.
True.
Let us know what you would call it. Tweet us.
At Music Was Better.
And we're also on Instagram.
At Music Was Better.
And TikTok.
At Music Was Better.
What are the other ones? Website?
We have a website,
Facebook?
musicwasbetter.com. Facebook, at Music Was Better. And we also have a link tree, linktr.ee/Music Was Better.
Technology.
Give us a like, give us a subscribe.
Yeah,
We're
let us
here.
know what you would call your cover band.
And luckily for you, you'll have more than 10 seconds to think of it. But yeah, let's get to the next song.
Let's do it. I Miss You was the second single off Blink-182's 2003 self-titled album. 2003? Man, in 2003 I was 13 and now I'm 32!
What in the fuck? That's impossible!
I know!
That is not possible!
I don't get it! The song peaked at number 1 on the US Billboard Modern Rock Tracks. I didn't even know that was a chart. And peaked at number 42 on the Billboard Hot 100. Only number 42? It is one of the band's biggest hits, earning gold certification for selling over 500,000 copies.
Yeah, Blink-182, like a huge band, but you would, they don't sell a lot of singles. Singles is more like a pop thing. Like, if you like Blink-182, you buy the album.
Right.
But it is always weird when you see that.
Yeah. So the song was heavily inspired by The Cure, specifically Love Cats.
Banger.
I don't know what that is.
It's a banger.
The use of a stand-up bass guitar, as seen in the video, was part of that inspiration and led them writing the acoustic song. Isn't that called a cello? There's a different thing of a stand-up guitar?
I think there was a huge explanation about what that meant on Wikipedia, and I just kept reading because I was like, I do not care.
Yeah.
Like a stand-up bass, like a cartoon plays, like...
Yeah, isn't that just a cello?
I always thought it was a stand-up bass. I don't know.
I didn't know there were two separate things. Where have I...
It literally
musical
could
knowledge.
be a cello. I'm sure there's...
No, I don't think it's a cello.
It's a Chesterchino.
It's a cello that lost an E. The song was written by guitarist Tom DeLonge and bassist Mark Hoppus, but not together. The two employed a method of writing separately and bringing their two verses together later. The two would first have a discussion about the themes of the song, quote, so that we were on the same page, quote. And then they would go away to write, putting both parts together at the end.
When you definitely get along.
Yeah.
When you definitely are good friends who have a band together.
Yeah. When you're not sick of being friends since high school and having your stream of income be dependent on the other.
It's like another Blink-182 song. Is it cool if I hold your hand? No, we're not friends like that.
Is it wrong if I want to quit the band? I mean...
Yes, we make too much money. I don't care if aliens are real.
The lyrics in the introduction are a reference to the movie The Nightmare Before Christmas. We can live like Jack and Sally if we want, and have Halloween on Christmas. I've never even seen all of The Nightmare Before Christmas, but I knew that.
Oh, wow.
Well, you know, like, in Tumblr era, there's so many things about, like, Jack and Sally, like... Jack, what's his last name? Skellington.
I mean, I don't know.
Dream really guy. Cool. I wish I was Sally.
Yeah. These emo boys.
Yeah, you look like a literal toothpick.
And you're white, huh? Not very woke of you to have a crush on Jack Skellington, just saying.
Yeah. Dude doesn't even understand holidays.
Hey, forget about Jack Skellington. What about Black Skellington?
Good question,
let's just stop there. Continue,
the reference was put in the song by Hoppus at the request of Travis Barker, who wanted it in there as a message to his then girlfriend, Shanna Mokler.
I think that's how you say it.
Oh, I was going to ask. The two would marry in 2004 and co-starred on the reality television series Meet the Barkers. I remember watching that. I would not have guessed that series came out after this song came out.
Yeah, that was quite a time to be alive. I remember seeing it, but I cannot remember a single thing.
Me neither. I remember what she looks like.
Yeah.
Blonde.
Did they fight? Did they get along?
I think they were both just kind of like, yeah.
Right.
I don't think had more than one season. Probably because they were like so boring.
He was just like always watching the OJ trial. He's like, I bet that dude's got some hot ass daughters. One day. Expanding on the song's lyrical meaning, DeLong said, the song's more about the vulnerability and kind of heart-wrenching pain you feel when you're in love and when you're a guy and when you're trying to tell a girl, don't waste your time coming and talking to me because, in my head at least, you probably already gave me up a long time ago. Oh, so the explanation for the lyrics are just as clear as the lyrics. Yeah. In case
don't waste your time on me.
As I'll get to in a little bit here, a lot of people, I think that's obvious. You thought it was obvious. His explanation is just the
most confusing way to explain it.
It's just the lyrics, basically.
Yeah.
But a lot of people think this is about just like, I miss you, and that's it. They think that's what it's about. Like, someone's gone and you don't see them anymore. I miss you. Hey, there's more to it than that.
When you don't get further than the title.
Right.
That's why my favorite song is Mambo No. 5. Because I love the candy Mambo. And I love eating 5 of them.
That's how many you get, right? In the little packs?
Yeah, in the little ones. And the 5th one's always the best.
So they had the explanation of like the Jack and Sally lyric. Mm-hmm. What about all the spiders?
Yeah.
That's what my questions are about.
Yeah. They must have seen it while they were writing separately.
Yeah, they just wrote the song in a haunted house. What's with all these spiders?
Flings.
Hang on a second. We gotta put that in the song.
Yeah. These webs from all the spiders.
Hey, wait a minute. Me watching that new Spider-Man movie. What's with all the Spider-Man? There's like 3 of them. Wow.
We can live like Andrew and Toby if we want.
Okay, let's just take a break. My top 3 Spider-Man. Never mind.
DeLong said of the song's creation, I think with this song we were rebelling against the pop side of our band, which we'd had for many years. We wanted to do something that was a little darker and more atmospheric. And I guess people would have been surprised when they first heard it.
I think that's a fail. If you're rebelling against your pop side and it's like, you write the perfect pop song?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's like, we're not going to be pop anymore. Let's write a song about missing someone and put Jack and Sally from Nightmare.
Nobody would ever relate to that.
I Miss You was supported by a controversial initiative dubbed Spin Buys by Billboard, in which labels, in Blink's case, Geffen, spent thousands of dollars per week to have singles played multiple times from midnight to 6 a.m. at small and middle market radio chains. Ooh, controversy. While overnight airplay at radio at that time was, quote, nothing new for the record industry, quote, label-sponsored spin programs had risen considerably in popularity in 2004. Whoa.
Like, that's so weird. It's like we talk about Billboard charts, but it's like so fake.
Yeah.
You know?
So they would just, like on the radio stations that had no one, like no DJ from midnight to 6 a.m. that would probably like satellite in their feed.
Or no, they would pay the DJs more or whatever.
To play this?
Yeah.
Well, I think sometimes radio stations don't have an actual DJ.
Yeah, I mean, especially now, because it's mostly all owned by the same people, which is a whole other mess. This is just like people trying to hold on to the way the record industry used to be, and they're like, what if we did it like this? People would think they have to go buy it.
Yeah.
Because it's ranks high on the Billboard charts.
Been played so many times. Imagine, like, you're cruising on the highway, like, 2 a.m., road trip. You turn on a radio station, you just hear Miss You like 14 times in a row. You'd probably drive off the side of the road.
Yeah, like...
I want to live like Jack and Sally!
Like you're just, been at the bar, it's bar closing, you drink like 80 shots and you're driving home, you're like, what the hell? I swear they already played Miss You. Where'd the mailbox come from?
Is that a skeleton climbing into that tree trunk?
Anyway.
The song was a primary inspiration for the Chainsmokers' 2016 hit Closer? According to Chainsmokers member Andrew Taggart, the duo repeatedly listened to the song while writing Closer.
Well, that sucks.
How does Closer go?
It goes, this is a Chainsmokers song, so it sucks. Music was better when I was young.
Okay. Yeah, who would you rather be, Jack and Sally or Jack and Diane?
Well, I don't see Jack and Sally eating any chili dogs.
They're not eating them.
They're sucking on them. I don't see them sucking on any chili dogs.
Yeah, so then I want to be sucking on a chili dog.
I don't see Jack eating much of anything. Plus, his house is pretty dirty. It's
unrealistic body goals.
For real.
Body standards.
The nightmarish body standards to hold someone to.
Mm-hmm.
Also,
and the honkers on her.
Well, that's what we know about the song. Any other thoughts about I Miss You?
I would like to hear more about the spiders.
Wouldn't we all? Let's see if the YouTube commenters have any thoughts about the spiders.
Let's.
Okay, here's a first comment here from Clifford McKenzie. I just got out of a 5-year relationship. I can't believe she would do this to me. Crying emoji. I miss my children.
Oh.
Heartbreak emoji. Everything we ever been through didn't mean anything. I'm so hurt right now.
Did their ex-partner murder their children?
I mean, if you had children, I would think that meant something. I don't know.
Yeah. Sorry.
Here's what I want to say about these comments. This was the most depressing comment section I've ever been through.
Oh, no.
Every comment was like, this song makes me think of this person who is dead. My ex-boyfriend is dead. My father's dead, whatever.
Yikes.
And it's all just like, I miss you, dead person. And it's like, that's not what the song is about.
Go listen to a different song for that.
But here's the thing about, say what you want about the Boomer song, the Rolling Stones.
Mm-hmm.
But that song is called Miss You. And there wasn't a million comments saying, like, my ex-girlfriend, I miss you. My dead friend, I miss you. Like, They're just like, this song's called Miss You, and it's a bop, and I like it.
Yeah.
But these millennials, these Gen Z,
make everything so emotional.
Just like, my trauma.
My trauma. I have feelings.
So, was music
Remember
better?
in the Rolling Stones song, it was like, closest thing I have to a feeling. And this comment section, like, I have all the feelings.
Yeah. Hey, maybe, hey, millennials, why don't you give some of your feelings to the older folks?
Yeah, can we find a happy medium?
Hey,
here?
older folks, why don't you give some of your money to the younger folks?
Fuck no.
Anyway, that's just the thought I had. Let's move on to a comment
Thanks
from
for sharing.
Raoul of Duty.
What?
I don't speak English, and I just want to know, what does hello there mean?
This comment is written in perfect English. Do they use Google Translate? What does hello, the like easiest or like the simplest part of the song? I get the whole spiders and webs and Jack and Sally thing. What does hello there mean?
I just like, I want to think it's a joke, but it's like such a weird joke.
Yeah.
It's like an Eric Andre joke or something.
Yeah, it's like a Tim Robinson
So I don't
joke.
think it's a joke.
What does hello there mean? I want to tweet
Maybe it's
that.
because you're saying like hello to there. Like,
Yeah, like,
you
hi
know,
there.
like if you knew the meaning of the two words, you'd be like, hello there. Like, what?
Right, yeah, like,
I don't know.
why isn't...
Languages be crazy.
Yeah.
So crazy. Here's let's move on to a comment from Deseo de Leon 6. This song takes me back to 8-year-old me, staying up till midnight, patiently waiting for MTV or Fuse to air this video, LOL. I became obsessed to the point of shoplifting one of their CDs in the 5th grade, just to get my fix. Because my religious parents didn't approve of secular music being played in the household. My dad eventually found one of my Blink-182 CDs and burned it in front of me.
Oh my god.
As I was watching it melt, he responded with, "You still want your junk 182? Good times, LOL."
Good times! Sounds like you got some trauma, man. If this was a good time, I don't want to hear what the bad times are. Man, that dad thought he was so clever saying that. You want your junk 182?
Is that what God would want? Ask yourself that. I don't think so.
No.
If you pray to God and you say, "Hey, God, should I burn my child's Blink-182 CD?" You would say, no, I think you should turn it up. He's like, "Check out track 3. It's a banger."
Give this kid credit, though. I mean, they were listening to it at 8 years old, and then they shoplifted a CD when they were in 5th grade. That's long-term
Yeah, that's good.
liking.
That's a good start to a life of crime as well.
Yeah.
So, I'm sure they're writing this from a federal prison.
Did get away with the shoplifting. The dad eventually found it and burned it because he has no heart.
Wow.
Anyway,
here's a comment from Awesome Ninja Powers. God, so many memories. 2007, flunking high school, drinking beer in the park, getting good grades, no worries, no stress, no car, no money, few close friends, spring and summer.
hey, spring and summer still happen.
Love getting good grades and flunking high school.
Yeah. Well, they had a very eventful year, I guess.
But no, they didn't have any fall and winter, unfortunately.
Nope.
Eternal spring and summer, the dream of the world.
500 Days of Spring and Summer.
That's good. That would be a good movie. Here's a comment from Paranormal Android. Yesterday, at a party, I told her all I was feeling about her. It was very hard for me, but now I believe that it was good for me. But at the same time, I think that it wasn't a good idea. I don't know. I don't mind that she said no. Call me a fool, but I will love her. Maybe not forever, but I will love her the rest of time that I decide. PD, if you... I think it's
P.S. PD, Sorry.
PD, if you read all this and it don't sounded dumb for you, man or girl, maybe you understand me. And I love that.
I'm sorry, paranormal android.
That sounded so fucking dumb to me.
It sounded dumb. The part where it says, maybe not forever, but I will love her the rest of time that I decide.
That's how love works.
I mean, that is...
You just decide.
At first I was going to be like, well, that's dumb. You just said you are going to love her forever. But then they said that I decide. It's like, yeah, that's how it works, I guess. You love someone until you don't. Oh, that was good. PD.
Yeah, that might be my favorite comment of the week.
Me too. I like Pamela Pickett too.
VMX has a comment from 2 years ago. Fun to come back here every once in a while and cry my eyes out. And realize I'll never amount to anything I thought I would when I was a kid.
Oh, wow.
You don't have to go to the YouTube comments to do that.
Yeah, no, you don't have to admit that to the YouTube comments.
Ooh.
Eek. Okay.
Moving on from that, whatever that was, to M-Ball Baldwin.
The lost Baldwin brother.
There's a lost Baldwin brother? Hope he doesn't have a daughter, Justin Bieber. We'll go after her.
Yeah.
Hope they're not on a movie with a...
I knew you were going to say that.
Here's what M-Ball has to say. No can ever deny I didn't show you Superman, but I'm the odd kid out. I was never to be among you. That leaves only one way. Send FU nonstop. I could never treat any you like you treated me. So it wouldn't be advised certain 2 or 3 ever gets near me physically. The choice to complete shit on me. Well, you will receive your karma for your abuse of me.
Pardon? What does any of that mean?
I'm thinking if we did an IQ test of the comments, these Blink fans got some work to do.
M-Ball would be like shockingly high.
Yes.
I want to incorporate send FU nonstop into my daily vernacular.
As long as
send FU nonstop.
As long as a certain 2 or 3 ever gets near me physically.
Physically. The choice to complete shit on me. Is that something you're into?
Hello. Let's move on to a comment from 4 years ago from Micah Reyes. Back when MTV was actually good. This video was played so much, yet never changed how much I loved listening to it. That is just not true.
That's like the argument that, MTV used to be so good. Why? They played the same video over and over.
Right. They played a video you liked. That's why you think it was good.
Now someone who likes ridiculousness thinks MTV is in its prime era now.
Yeah, I can't wait till we do MTV Was Better in the year 2050 and people are like, this was the time when Ridiculous was on for 23 of 24 hours a day.
And then OG Teen Mom at 6. Central.
Here's a comment from
Argonian Anthony.
Argonian Anthony. Thank you.
Argoni Tony.
My father left me and my mom for 13 years, and one day I received a call from him. I played the song on piano for him.
That's the end of the comment?
That's it. Like, how about some child support, man?
Do you think they're like practicing this song every day on piano and they're like, I have to learn it in case Dad called? And then there's like, he's never gonna call.
He's never gonna call. He ain't never gonna call. Like, he left us.
Oh my God, Dad's on the phone. What? Taking the cord, like the corded phone into the
rolling the big piano from school out.
Dad, hold on a second. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Fuck, I lost my sheet music.
You just hear the...
Yeah. Dad?
Dad, are you there?
It's me, Agoni Tony.
Anthony, I just wanted to know if you'd give me a kidney. I don't care about this damn old song.
A what? I don't know anything besides how to play this song on piano. What's a kid need?
What's a kid need? A father's love. That's a good message to you, Mr. Anthony.
Dads, pick up the phone and call. Unless you're my dad.
Coming up, we got our Google Translate comment of the week.
Ooh.
Google me.
So for those that don't know, this is a comment where we take a comment written in another language and put it through a translation device known as Google Translate. This amazing invention is 100% correct and never wrong.
Never wrong.
It's written in Portuguese and it says, "This song is very good to hear, and it was ideal to get away from friendships that I didn't want, and after I drought away from friends that I didn't want, and followed my life and walked away."
He walked away from your life.
Goodbye, cruel world.
Here's a comment from GH. "This song sounds like a high school drinking party coming to a blurry end as the sun comes up. That's what it is for me. The smell of flat beer and perfume."
I mean, that's like the most accurate comment we've read
Yeah.
about this song. I can smell the smell of flat beer and perfume right now.
If you told me this song was about flat beer and perfume, I would believe you. If you told me it was about your dead uncle who overdosed, no, that's not what it's about.
No.
Unless he overdosed on spiders.
Good one.
Here's our another segment coming up. The Reply Guy Corner. So we start off with the lice living in Debbie's hair.
What?
Writing.
What?
This song really does hit different when you have an ex. They edited the comment later and wrote, "Edit. Please ignore this comment. I made this like 1 year ago, and I don't know what I was thinking."
Just a single person emoji.
So there are some replies, and I'm wondering if maybe we could find, the reason that they maybe regret this comment. I don't know.
Okay.
This might be, this might not. But so we have a reply here from Splash 341. "My ex told me 2 days before Christmas that she had cheated on me 6 months ago while she was an au pair in Scotland. I encouraged her to do that. I drove her to the airport twice. I feel like I'm in need of her, but I also hate her for doing that. This song really kicks in." Not the same deal.
No. It's funny because to me it reads like I encouraged her to do that. Like
Yeah.
I encouraged her to cheat on me.
She cheated on me 6 months ago. I encouraged her to do that.
How dare she? Bitch, you better cheat on me in Scotland. Also, an au pair in Scotland? Huh? Also, nice brag of the lice living in Dabby's hair to be like, this song really hits different when you have an ex. What if you don't have an ex? What if you're a 19-year-old virgin?
This song smells like flat beer and perfume.
Oh, yeah! Teen party!
Probably just one more comment here from CROI.
Croy.
"Joey, good to see you, man. It's Todd from high school, Joey. This is our jam, man. We would listen to this while chugging burrs, Joey. Every day, Joey. Behind the school, Joey. Chugging burrs all day. Every day, Joey. While chloroforming freshmen, Joey. Joey, just listen to the music, Joey. Don't fall asleep, Joey. Just have a burr, Joey. It will be like high school again, Joey. Todd / Marlon Webb."
What the hell? Is this like a transcription of a voicemail? Or is this some like weird like line from a movie?
He's like rehearsing his one-man show in the comments of...
Unfortunately, it never got made due to the controversy over chloroforming freshmen.
Joey!
Joey!
You're canceled, Joey. You'll never work in this town again, Joey.
Joey's just like, how you doing?
Welcome to prison, Joey. This is your new cellmate, Joey.
Joey, you will now be referred to as Jesse.
Joey.
Chugging burrs. I don't know what to say.
I missed you, Joey. What's with all the spiders, Joey? Okay, well, that's the show for the week. Sam, what song's better?
I'd probably say, miss you. I miss you. I miss you. What do you think is better?
Wait, the same. How about the commenters? Who's better, Booms or Melens?
I gotta go with the Booms. Kills my soul, but...
You may have won this round, but
yeah,
we're gonna get you in the end.
I'm Pamela Pickett! There's no Pamela Pickett in these comments.
Nope, and there was not.
Just a Joey.
Just Joey.
Lots of Joey.
You know that song? Joey.
No, I thought you were doing Malachi from Children of the Corn.
Joey.
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 Chloroforming
I'm just saying
Joey.
I'm just saying Joey in different voices.
Yeah, that's funny.
It's hilarious.
Yeah.
Like this whole podcast.
Oh my God.
It's so funny.
If you thought it was hilarious, you should subscribe. Leave us a comment and a review.
I think you can leave reviews on Apple Podcasts, supposedly on Spotify, but I've never been able to figure out how to do that.
It's a mystery.
Maybe you gotta pay to review. So.
Pay us.
But that's it for this week's show.
Don't forget to check us out on the social medias.
All forms of social media: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. Maybe we should do some TikToks.
Yeah, maybe. The website.
At Music Was Better. Check out our link tree, linktr.ee/Music Was Better. So until next week, my name is Vin DeLong, and I'm the one who found out the aliens are real.
And my name is Sam Jagger, and I am Mick's new wife, and I am 16 years old.
Oh, jeez.
Hi, Mick. I'll take you to Studio 54. You're like 54 years old, right?
I don't know how I feel about that.
I don't either. I think I went too far. I went over the edge.
Maybe next week we'll go too far again.
Oh.
See you then.
See you next Tuesday.
Joey.
Rest from all the spiders.